thank everybody for coming. Menucha, I'm going to start instead of the Holocaust, because a lot of people are going to talk about that, and we all know there's so many stories, so many personal stories, and we all have a special story that we can talk about. But I was thinking, my daughter came in yesterday because there was a word in Hebrew, it's called mikre. Mikre is something that happens. We say things happen to us, but when you read it backwards, Hashem Rakam, which means the words are mikre, em kuf reish hey. It says that there's no such thing as a happening. It's all planned, and that's the word. And then I realized that what I'm going to talk about today is the mikre, the happening, how I got to know Menucha. So not to tell you the whole story, because it will take hours, but I met Menucha a long time ago. We did something together, and then it fell apart, and then I got sick in the meantime, and things happened in the meantime, and I lost track of her. And then I read the book, and I said, I'm in. Because, not for me, because I know the story. My children know the story. I lived it. My family lived it. But my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren, especially now, we really are coming back to a time which was very bad in the 1930s. We think we are very safe all over the world because we are an American Jew, a German Jew, a Polish Jew. I'm sorry to say that maybe in our eyes, we are American Jews. But if God forbid something happens again, and I'm very scared that it might, we are a Jew in America, a Jew in Germany, a Jew in Poland. We're still a Jew. And we can be 10 generations over, and we're still going to be found to be a Jew. And that's why it's so important for us now to talk about it and to remember it, because Leah and I'm a little younger than you, but still, also full of zest. We after us, it's going to be a story, like a Holocaust, like the Inquisition story. I read about it. I was crying about it. I know my family, Rappaport, comes from Spain somewhere. It touches you, but you cannot feel it on your skin. You never know what hunger was. You don't know what it is to get up in the morning and not to have anything to eat, and to be 2.5 years old and then just starting to walk then because there was no food in the house. And Leah and me and I, we don't throw away a piece of bread. We take a little bit of food on our plate. My daughter is a witness to that. And then we take more because we cannot see throwing away food. We see a policeman or a highway patrolman and we shake because that uniform is scary to us. We have nightmares after we have a talk about something. That last night I had nightmares, but some of it is good because it wakes you up again into feeling what you should feel, what you shouldn't forget. Because from that, something good is going to come out, because we're all going to try to talk about it to our children, our grandchildren, and spread the word. Be proud that you're a Jew. Don't be afraid. I never thought in my lifetime that I will be again scared to be a Jew. And I was just telling my daughter, my grandchildren, 2 of them are going to Europe this summer from college to study. And I said to her, don't advertise. They're going to Spain and to Italy. Let them not advertise that they're Jewish, because we don't know. We're living in a time but we don't know. And I said that to my grandchildren. I, who came to Israel to a freedom and the beauty of I am a Jew. I'm an Israeli. I was full of pride. I never thought I'm going to be afraid again in my life. And now I'm afraid again? How is that possible? At my age, I should be afraid again. Leah should be afraid again for her kids and her grandkids and her great-grandkids. Thank you for writing this story, because, like I said, it's our story. Each one of us has something in it, because if it's not a brother or a sister or a mother or a child, it's some kind of a relative. We all are connected with that. And with that, I thank you.